Hello, my name is Tarja and this game is Way of the Hunter. I decided to skip back to this one since this map, Matariki Park, it is currently on discount, so I bought it. And now I'm going to start the story here and let's see what happens. I don't remember the story. I have played it in the PC version, but yeah, I remember some little pieces, but well, I think it's better if I don't remember.
Matariki Park, a fresh destination for hunters who do not compromise on their vacation stays. From dense forests full of unique vegetation to challenging mountain ranges, Matariki Park is beaming with wildlife native to North America, Europe, and Asia. Few places in the world offer the chance to hunt for Himalayan tahr, Rocky Mountain elk, sika, sambar, and red deer all at the same time. Let your hunting instincts go wild and enjoy your stay.
Okay, start the story, enter the pool and interact with the drink on the float. There.
Taking a swim in a fancy lodge you're staying at for free. Life can be good when you least expect it. And what I expect is weeks of nothing but relaxation and hunting.
Hello?
Who could that be? River Knox here.
Hello there. I see you're enjoying the pool already.
You can see? Sorry, who is this?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Andy, the owner of the lodge. The security system notified me that you'd arrived, and I had some cameras set up, so I just took a peek.
Wait, you are the Andy?
The one and only.
I can't believe it. The author of Tiny Stars in a Wolf-Eyed Sky is talking to me?
I can't believe your grandfather had the nerve to reveal my real name.
Wait, he did tell me that the owner of the lodge is the author, but never mentioned your name. He said you wouldn't be here anyway.
Just please, keep this to yourself.
You can count on me. As your biggest fan, I'd never do that.
You know the saying, never meet your heroes.
Technically, we haven't met. Yet.
Well, here's the thing, dear biggest fan. Your grandfather contacted my assistant to make an arrangement that involves another guest who should be coming soon. Imagine my surprise.
I can imagine. I had no idea somebody else was coming. Who is the lucky person?
It's supposed to be a mystery until the guest arrives. Your grandfather's wish.
He really knows how to spice up my vacation.
He was worried, by the way. Said he wasn't sure you'd arrived already?
I don't have service here, so it's just the walkie-talkie for the next few weeks.
Yeah, well, apparently they'll be arriving soon, and you're supposed to throw an impromptu welcome party.
Can't I throw a party for you instead?
Do you remember what I said about meeting your heroes? My assistant left you a note in the kitchen so you can make preparations. Don't want to stress you out, but you better get ready. Call me if you need anything.
You don't have to ask me twice.
And I almost forgot. Welcome to Matariki Park.
Okay, find the note in the kitchen. So let's get inside. Read. Welcome to Andy's Lodge. I hope you enjoy your stay. I've heard from your grandfather that you are overworked and This is his answer. The best time and place to recharge your batteries. And with company it's even better. So another guest will be arriving soon. Here's an idea for starters. Food and drinks taste better when you prepare them yourself, don't they? Almost all the ingredients are in place, only one is missing. Himalayan dark meat. Location is marked on the next page. Don't forget to take care of the decorations there in the box. Enjoy your stay, Andy. Next page. Oh, there is no next
The assistant
page.
signed it in the name of the owner? Strange.
So now we need to harvest that one. So that means where's the...
Seems like Andy has 5 dogs. Oh, it's working. I guess I could call my grandpa if I wanted to.
Use computer. Okay, yeah, this is... I need to get the weapons, and I think that's gonna take a little while, so I'm gonna skip that part. And now I have the weapons I need. It's Grandpa's rifle and then the bigger one. Could show. So this one, like there's red deer, elk, sambar deer. This is good for those. And then Grandpa's old rifle. I need that perk about the lever action. So what does it say? Heart, idle lung, artery with lever action rifle, and the last one is 100. Okay, and then there's the shotgun thing. That's when I go. There was something, was it pheasants and rabbits on this map? And then I'm missing this in prone stance. That's gonna take a while since the third one is 7 kilometers. Now what else? Taxidermied animals. I need 11 more for this one. And fall unconscious. 2 times missing. And I'm sure I'm gonna fall somewhere. Fall and go unconscious. And this one is selling cold animals. Okay, so I have 17, need 30, so 13 missing. But now that Himalayan dark, there is area where I need to find it, so I guess that means I'll need to take the vehicle. And where does the road go? This road here. That goes... oh, but it goes there. I need to get to that side. That's a bridge. Okay, so I'll need to take this road and go here. This is... maybe just go here and then continue by foot. Or I could first go and take the vehicle, go to these cabins. So I'll have them for fast traveling, and then... like, is there something... well, that there is a bit closer, maybe. So now this is... there's the cabin is there. There's a question mark. Oh, it's the bridge. Okay, then let's go there. There should be, like, this is permission to hunt required, so there is inside the cabin there is a note telling me what I need to do. So let's see, what is it? Zero common sense, no regard for vegetation, annoying meh bleats instead of proper answers. And I'm not talking about goats here, I'm talking about the entire Department of Conservation. At first, those people lead a campaign to drive ferals away from the forests. Then they succeed to the point where goats are now invading my grounds, damaging unique plants I've been preserving for years. Worst of all, the department doesn't give a damn. When I request assistance, they tell me that their population model does not show any abnormalities in the area. I don't need a model to know that the real abnormality here is a public servant trusting a dumb machine more than a seasoned landowner. I don't have anyone to rely on but you, dear visitors. If every hunter brings down at least one billy and one nanny, it will be more than enough to stop the onslaught. To the best of you, I will even consider giving away my private hunting pass for free, as long as you don't side with Urkel, that asshat landowner who thinks he's onto something with his population control software. Sam. So, whack a goat, which is male feral goat, female feral goat in the given area. Okay. So, what should I do next? So this was, let's remove that. This was here, and the road continues that way, and there goes all the way up north and to the cabin there. So I guess that's the next one. I'll just go there. I'll visit all of these cabins, pick up the jobs, and hopefully find some of those question marks on the way. This is not funny. I saw that hunting stand. I was coming down the road. I saw it and I wanted to drive close enough to get it on the map, and then I turned back towards the road, and now I drove over one of these small trees here and I'm stuck. Can't get backwards, can't get forwards. Basically, the vehicle, all tires are in the air. I don't know if there is a way to get unstuck, but I suppose, let's see, where are we? Well, that would be the area for those start. Should I the cabin is there? I could go on foot. Either go using the road or directly towards that. Which one should I do? I suppose I'm going to just follow the road, run to the cabin, then I can get another vehicle there, or hopefully earlier. Hopefully there is a campsite somewhere, not too far away. Like, there isn't, the campsite was there. So, I think there should be something in this area. Well, we'll see. The main problem is that I can't get that vehicle unstuck. So, we'll be walking. So now I turn to this small trail just because I thought I might find a campsite here, and my guess was correct. So now I'll have fast travel point here and hunting map updated. Oh, and there is, let's check first this. Yes, it put some question marks there on the map. And then inspect. I am yet to catch this moment. It is as elusive as a widowed grandpa giving you the eye on a carnival night. They say it only appears at dusk or when the night is still young, but I don't believe it. They are always there. You just need to pay attention or use your binoculars for once. I heard it helps. Then you will see it, the perfect sambar deer. I only heard stories but was unable to catch even a glimpse in all these years of browsing Matariki with rattling bags and pristine firearms. Does it really exist, this sambar de amigo, as my Brazilian friends would put it, or were they from Japan? Lucas, a hunter who almost lost belief. So, deer in the night. Sambar deer with a trophy rating of 5 star. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Well, I suppose it is a good idea to go inspecting the map first, finding as many campsites as possible, picking up these tasks and getting the jobs from the cabins. So when I start hunting, I have, like this one, if I get a 5-star sambar before picking up this task here, it wouldn't count. So having all of them in the list is better. So now there are a lot of them in this area. Like I was running towards this campsite and I scared away a lot of them. Now where should I go next? Maybe I'll take that road, get back to this one, and go to that cabin in the north. I want to pick up the job from there. But of course, I totally forgot. This is a campsite. I get a new vehicle, and I think I should be a bit more careful this time. Like if I go off-roading, not drive into something where I can get stuck. Now, which way do I go? Left. Oh, I could remove that one. I don't need it. So left and then right, following that road, and I think I could put that marker there. So I can keep an eye out on the distance, like how close I am, but I don't need to worry about it before crossing the river. After that, I'll need to be aware of the distance. That's just a bush. I have almost run over some animals. Oh, yeah, so right. Some animals, don't know, there was some sort of deer. There were a lot of them on the road. So I just had to slow down, be ready for them to jump from the side of the road. Yeah, at least in this area now I could hunt if I wanted, but driving around it scares them all away. So I'll just... Oh. That is another campsite. Nice. So inspect the map and then inspect. Over the years I've been feeding my model with false data without having any idea the autocorrection software was to blame. I was always too proud to follow the ill-conceived patterns of how language grammar functions myself. What? I was always too proud to follow the ill-conceived patterns of how language grammar functions myself. So I would just let the software do its job. When I received reports from hunters, it ended up hurting myself. Oh, follow the patterns myself. Okay, now I understand what that sentence means. It's very poorly formulated. The software would do some good work, no doubt, but it would also mark all Sitka nodes as Sitka nodes. So for months I had been feeding my database with incorrect values. I only noticed the problem when I saw there were barely any Sitka entries. Since then I learned that you need some precautionary mechanisms in life, so I will ask all hunters to be very specific when they land their shots. If you are up for it, share some data with me afterward, would you? Urkel. So, zero typo dilemma. What does that mean? Sitka deer. Fatal shot must damage its heart. Okay. Let's take a look. Do we have anything here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I still have 2 kilometers to go, but at least I have a vehicle now, so it shouldn't take too long. So the cabin is here. Let's just leave the vehicle here and... Okay, we have piggies somewhere. So get in here and see what do we need to do. Hunters, as most of you are already aware, there are 2 similar species in the region, the wild boar and the feral pig. The difference between them is that the first one is the direct descendant of the European wild boar, while the second one is the descendant of domestic pigs that escaped into the wild shortly after they were brought to the area. Feral pigs are smaller than wild boars, but have similar diets, so they compete a lot for the same food sources. Because of this, one subspecies tends to trump the other, and regulation has been introduced to maintain proper balance so that pigs and boars do not destroy themselves and the habitat of others. The population model I am currently testing suggests that if each hunter who reads this harvests a couple of wild boars, and one female feral pig, we will be able to maintain this delicate balance for a bit longer. Very cool. So Captain Cooker. This one is, oh, there. 2 male wild boars and 1 female feral pig. Okay. Oh, and there is a map.
You have discovered Matariki Park's lowland forest habitat. If you're looking for the best trophies, you've come to the right place. Sika and fallow deer, whitetails, and of course red deer, they're all here. As you explore these dense forests, remember that the most incredible trophy of your life could just be around the corner.
Now, there was a map in the previous cabin, certainly, and I think I didn't inspect any map there. Yes, so that's why it didn't have, let's see. Yes, that is a question mark there in the corner. Okay, I'm fast traveling back there. I want to take that. Get those question marks on the map. So, here.
You have discovered Matariki Park's mountain habitat. The volcanoes may be sleeping, but that in no way means that there's no life here. These mountain peaks are home to Himalayan tahr, chamois, and the mighty sambar deer, among others. If you're not scared by steep slopes and tricky trails, this is a place to challenge yourself.
Okay, so now there should be more question marks on the map. Yeah, there's one there, couple here and one there. So I think the ones that are added when you inspect the map in the cabin are campsites. And then the campsites have maps, and the question marks added when you inspect those maps can be like landmarks or whatever it was on this. It was some stamps. Yeah, I think that's what they were. But now, okay, I can remove that. Oh, and remove that. I put it there because there was a question mark when I left the campsite. I saw a question mark, so I marked it so I would remember to check it. It was a hunting stand. So how about, are there other cabins on the map? Oh, there's one here. So should I could go back here and go to this last one, just so I can get all those question marks. That one is also restricted area, but I suppose, oh, is it this one? Like the job is here, but the area is here. And actually, there is a question mark there as well. So there's a map at the lodge. Yeah, I'm going back there. I'm gonna check the map. It's probably in the room with the computer. it was this way. This one here. Yes, forgot this.
You have discovered Matariki Park's highland habitat. If you're wondering where to start, the highlands are probably the best place. Rocky Mountain elk dominate the area, but you also have other deer visiting from forests and goats visiting from the mountains. Get a taste of hunting in Matariki Park and see what catches your attention next.
Okay, so now I have inspected all the maps so far. And I think I'll be going there next. So this is the next campsite. That road took me here. Oh, there's a question mark. So, okay, that question mark, that's the campsite. Now it should show as campsite on the map. Then we inspect the map and then we inspect this. It is really unfair, you know. There is goatee, but for some reason there is no tari. Have you seen the tari goat? It's fabulous, and I'm looking forward to an impressive specimen to make a statement once and for all. The tari is here to stay. Barbara, CCO at Hairy Delights. Okay, distant relative. Harvest the Himalayan tar that weighs 87 kilos or more. Okay, so there was that one. So I should go get 2 of them. Now Rocky Mountain elk. So next, let's see. Yeah, now I can see I need to follow the road, and let's put mark here. That's probably a hunting stand. We'll see once I get close enough. Okay, yeah, this is the last cabin. And oh, there isn't. Oh yeah, it looks like, but there's a map.
You have discovered Matariki Park's grassland habitat. As you would expect, grasslands are the most diverse habitat in Matariki Park. Hares and rabbits, ducks and pheasants, boars, and almost any deer you can imagine, it's all here. Don't let the relatively small size of the area trick you. This place is full of surprises.
So there wasn't a job here. Let's take a look at the map. So there are 2 locked areas and there are 2 jobs. Well, these are going to be sort of chain of jobs, but anyway, these are going to be the only 2, and the rest will be those tasks from the campsites. So what should I do next? Should I go exploring more of the map or hunting those Himalayan tar? Well, exploring the map is probably a good idea. Picking up all the tasks and then start hunting after that. So I guess I'll be going driving around a bit more. But we do have some wild boars here. What was the 2 males? But yeah, it's a specific area. I could activate that one and check what is the area. Yeah, it's there. So not here. Let's remove that. So I can activate that one. Yeah, I could still try get one of these, but maybe I'll just leave them alone for now. Continued from the cabin, went back to this and started going this way. And now there's a question mark. It's that building. So let's go. Or is it building? Or is it something else? Well, let's go and see. What is that? Some sort of landmark anyway. So oh, yeah, it is a building. So stamp. Oh, stamp. There should be something. Yeah, it's there. This here. Oh, but do I need to first? I don't remember. Like, do I need to get to some specific point in the story or pick up one of those tasks before I can do this? Okay, I don't remember, but I can't do it now. I'll need to just remember this. Oh, but it shows on the map, so I don't even need to remember. Maybe just remember that I have found one of those, and then when I can take them, then come back. Come back here, but where should I? I want to remove that marker. Where should I go next? Do I just... Well, I suppose I could continue this road north. Just open up as much of the map as possible. Check any question marks on the way. Yeah, let's hide that. Yeah, I think this was what I remember of this story. There was some really big deer I needed to get at some point, and I think maybe it was close to this, or maybe there was an actual lighthouse. But something a bit like this. Well, yeah, no point trying to remember the story. Just do the tasks when they become available. And I don't think there was anything really hard in the story. Just some a bit time consuming stuff, but nothing really difficult. Yeah, don't see anything here. Okay, off to looking for more campsites and more tasks. And now here we have next campsite, but probably no tasks. There's only one. Oh, but the map doesn't show that yellow. It's just for these tasks. The map doesn't have a marker. So people go to great lengths for easy solutions. Take the most recent fad, tiny antlers of mature deer that allegedly bring all possible health benefits at once. For the past few years, we've been receiving lots of requests specifically for smaller trophies. I usually turn a blind eye as long as something brings profit, but this one got me curious. Why small? Why not large? It's been gnawing on me for way too long. I have to find out. Once you collect a specimen, I'll send it to a lab. As long as you don't tell anyone, you'll be rewarded. Okay. Draped in velvet. Mature male whitetail. Trophy rating 2 or lower. Okay. So, where's the next one? Where should I go? I was thinking maybe to this road. There are those. Is that the road, or it's a river? It's not a road. That one is a road. Where should I go? Do I go north, or do I turn from here to this way? And it will go this way. Well, at least that would open up quite a bit of the map. So maybe there, and the turn left. Basically go across this area. Yes, and now let's remove that marker. And this one here is probably a campsite. I left the vehicle there on the bigger road. Yeah, there's one of those notice boards. So there's a map, but another job here. Just inspect the map. Oh, it didn't add anything. Okay. So now it was this one. Then I'm going. Let's put the marker there. Going there and turn left. Take this road here. So here we have another of those stamp machines, and that was lake. There was a landmark. So I'll need to come back here later I was driving that road when I saw the question marks here, so I came to pick up those, and now I'm gonna continue along that road, maybe go north, check that one is there, and maybe check that one, yeah, and get up here. It's a question mark. I'm not sure if there is a road going there, so I'm just going to, oh, there was, okay, well, doesn't matter, can leave the car there by the bigger road, and oh, it's just a hunting stand. So no need to go all the way there. When it says it's a, let's check. Yes, it shows as a hunting stand on the map. So don't need to go there. And the vehicle is here. So what's next? I'm going to continue this way, but here is one question mark, so basically somewhere there. That shouldn't be too long distance, so we'll see what's there. There is probably a campsite, since there's a road going this way. Let's see. Yeah, but there is no notice board here. So no map, no tasks, but this, no, this can be used for fast travel, so the more of these I find, the better. So now, let's remove back to the road and yeah, follow the road as long as it goes until it comes to this road here. So now this is the road, left is the cabin. How about this way? There's a question mark, this road going north from here. So I could go this way and go and check that question mark. And it's not really a road, it's just one of those small trails, but these are quite fine for driving, even with my less than perfect skills. So now there should be something at the end of this. Let's take a look. No, it's not at the end of the road, it's no, I was going to put one of those blue ones. It's just stop, I want to get out. So it's here. Is this a campsite or something else? Well, ruins, not the campsite. So these are ruins of a cicadere spooked. Yeah, I've been spooking a lot of animals just driving around, and that's really why it's best to do the exploring first, and then when you go hunting, just go on foot so you're not spooking everything within at least half kilometer. Yeah, I can't see that from here. Okay, but now there was a marker. There's a marker. So now there are question marks here. Should I, if I go follow the road that way, I could go and check these two before calling it a day, I think. Yeah, I think I could do that. This is the first of those two question marks, and this is a campsite, and we have a task here, and there is also a map. I mean, when there's a task, there's also a map. Updated, so it added something to the map, but I don't know what. Let's check what the task is. One of Matariki's biggest delights, the Rocky Mountain elk, is the state's biggest export since IMAX, or was that Canadian? No worries though, the season is still nigh with the Department of Conservation giving out permits like candy on Halloween. Yeah, nah, they aren't. Still, those bugs really came into their own all over Matariki, some of them as impressive as anything you'd see across the ocean. We just need some proof, and I'm sure, Hunter, you can get us something. Not a hero. Biggest export. That's Rocky Mountain elk, trophy rating 5 stars. So, what was the other one? Sambar. So both of those with 5 stars. Now it looks like the road ends here. How about that question mark? No. Not one of those. Why doesn't it? I want to remove it. One of those blue ones. So I guess I could. That's there. Oh, but it's that. But there's the bridge. Yeah, so I'll follow the trail here and use the bridge to go to the other side. And that's probably a landmark. Like I could do this later, since there's that campsite. I can fast travel to it. But since I am here now, might as well go check what this is. I was wondering about the river. Like, can I get across it? But no problem since we have a bridge. Just get over to the other side. And I'm running because I'm not worrying about spooking animals. I'm not going to do any hunting this time. So, what is that question mark? Like, if it was that bridge, shouldn't it? Okay. Oh, I think the problem is now that it's not up here. Yeah, it's down there. Yeah, there is. Should be a sign. I'm not seeing it. But yeah, that question mark, it's down there, so I should go to the campsite, get down to the river, follow it down there, get to that question mark. I'm gonna do that at some later time because this is going to be all for this time.